Happy Friday. Welcome into another edition of the 615 Sessions podcast. Buck Reising hanging out here with you and hoping you're having a splendid day, just like I am. Beautiful day here in Middle Tennessee before the weather turns cold ahead of Broncos and the Titans at Nissan Stadium this Sunday. Now, before this game goes down, we got a couple of important injuries to talk about, and you're going to hear a part of a conversation that I did with rookie cornerback Roger McCreary, who has been exceptional along with the rest of this Titans defense. Going to do all those things right after I remind you that Two Rivers Ford is where you go for the best car buying experience humanly possible. Two Rivers Ford has 2023 model year Fords available right now on the lot, and they cannot wait to get you out there to test drive one for yourself, to talk to one of their non-commissioned salespeople, to have the best possible experience when it comes to the car buying situation. Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet or online at tworiversford.com. So, before we hear from Roger McCreary, we have to go through this Titans injury report because it is lengthy. And in addition to being lengthy, there are a couple of critical names that are missing time for the first time this year. So, Mike Vrabel meeting with media after practice today. Ryan Tannehill, the biggest one, right? Currently questionable. We are more likely than not, I think, to see Ryan Tannehill on Sunday, but certainly we'll keep you updated with the latest information when we do our Titans radio pregame and, of course, the A to Z Sports Titan Game Day morning show Sunday morning. We'll make sure to go through the latest on him for you. But here's who's not playing. Jeffrey Simmons, Bud Dupree, Zach Cunningham, Amani Hooker, and then special team safety Josh Thompson, all out for the Titans on Sunday. Now, that probably means, given a short week, that a lot of those dudes are in question to miss time also in Green Bay on Thursday Night Football against the Packers. Not ideal when the defense, so much of what they've been great at, one, Jeff Simmons been available and healthy, or healthy enough. Two, this front four has just been overperforming and over-delivering to allow everything else to be able to function somewhat with the rest of the Titans on offense and in the back end. So, for this game, obviously this is going to be a difficult opportunity, and you don't want to be the team that the Broncos get right against. But they do have decent defensive line depth that they've been showcasing all season long. Mario Edwards has really come up big. You've got guys like Kevin Strong, who we hardly ever talk about, but have played critical snaps for this team right now. Tier Tart going to be expected, and the ageless wonder Danico Autry out here trying to cave a guard or two's head in. So we'll see what happens with that matchup and with the way that game plays out, because certainly the Broncos have their own issues, but if you were going to look to play the Titans, you'd want to do it without Jeffrey Simmons. So keep an eye on that. Traylon Burks, his status sounds like he's going to be available, as will Elijah Molden. We'll wait for those official determinations for both of those guys, but in the meantime, you'll hear from a guy who's definitely going to play and who has been playing exceptionally all season long. Titans rookie quarterback Roger McCreary. Roger, how we living?
Yeah, I'm living good.
What's the vibe over there right now? I know you guys are into one day of work, getting ready to head out for another day, but getting ready to try and bounce back this week against a tough opponent. What's the energy like?
I would say the energy is really great. We know exactly what's our game plan going into this game. After I lost the last game, I felt like everybody had the right mindset, just going to the next page and just trying to get the dub going to the next game. So I feel like everything's going great around here.
As a defense, I know you can't speak for everybody, but what is it like for you guys to go out there and collectively play 91 snaps? I understand that there's, and we've talked to Mike about this a million times, nobody's looking around dragging their feet about it, but to be that much out on the field, especially against the opponent that you guys just recently came off a very, very close overtime game against, what do you feel like the next couple days after that?
Playing them multiple snaps every time. I felt like it was really great for us. I see that as an opportunity, just getting me as experience as a rookie, everything, just playing that situation. I feel like it was great, and just them multiple snaps with everybody was playing. I feel like we're tough on the defensive side. That's nothing to us. As long as we're on the same page and everything, I feel like we can play through a lot of adversity and everything. I feel like that was great because I didn't see nobody like having an issue about it. We was all out there just trying to get off the field and just trying to help the offense no matter what. And that's why I like the mindset on the sideline.
Honestly, like it's I know there's no moral victories and the objective is to win the game, but like I just walking in the locker room with you guys afterwards, I think it is the whole effort was so impressive, even if it did not pan out the way that you wanted it to, just because it showed that kind of thing that you're speaking to, that kind of energy on the sideline, that mentality, that belief. And it's something that clearly you guys carry from week to week, no matter who the opponent is.
Yes, most definitely. I feel like as the week went on, I feel like defense was just getting better and better. We getting used to each other. We get new guys on defense and everything. So I feel like it's getting great having them all aboard. And just after the game, I felt like it was still great. Like nobody didn't have their heads. I mean, we was all sad and everything, but we gave all we got. I mean, there's some games you can give all you got and you won't win. So that just was our mindset. So I feel like it was great, and the league talked about it and everything. It's just about us moving on, just getting ready for this next game.
Roger McCreary, Titans corner, here with us on 104.5 The Zone, getting ready to head out to practice for the second day of work ahead of the Broncos. We all saw the video that Teron took of Derek going around shaking each of your guys' hand in the locker room after the fact. What kind of ambassador for the message and the culture that you guys are trying to consistently keep? What kind of ambassador for that is Derek, especially in a moment like that?
When I seen Derek do that at that moment, that showed me what type of person he really was. He's not the person who would just say this. He really showed it that night. He thanked everybody on the defensive side, just all the hard work they gave, and like it wasn't really. I'll say it wasn't really only him. We came in the locker rooms, other guys who said appreciate for giving y'all all and all that stuff. It's just the guys who appreciate their brothers for going to war with them. That's what the main message I see out of it. Just that everybody's just grateful for everybody who gave all they got on that field.
Hey, you got your first career interception as a pro. Where is the ball? Is it already in a case somewhere in your house? Like, did you give it to somebody? What did you do with the ball that you intercepted off Patrick Mahomes?
The ball is at my house right now. I'm trying to get a little special case for it now, so it's just sitting on my couch right now. I'm not giving it to nobody. That's for me right there.
I saw Justin Houston make a pick in the Ravens Saints game. He went over and gave it to his son. I'm like, no, man, I would be so much more selfish. I would hang on to that. That would go on a trophy case for myself somewhere.
Yeah, most definitely got to go in a perfect trophy case.
Roger McCreary here with us on 104.5 The Zone. So you go into this. It's been a while since you guys have played at home, it feels like, and you're getting ready to play an opponent that's had struggles of their own, but certainly no team in the NFL can be underestimated at any given point. What are you seeing from the Broncos right now, and what gets you excited about the matchup?
Really, I just see just the guys that they have. Like this receiver group is really great, and just the offense. Their quarterback Russell Wilson and everything. Looking at their playing style and all that, we're just trying to see what they love and all that stuff. So I'm really looking forward to playing guys like Cortland. I played Jared Judy in college, so
right.
I'm really looking forward to playing him again, and just our standards of what we're gonna set out this week. And our game plan, that's what I really focus on, just to see how well we're going to execute this. And I'm really excited to be playing back home. We've been away from home, it felt like, for a while. So I'm just really excited just to get back out dub. That's our mindset, try to get back on track, getting this winning streak back going on. And that's just our mindset, really going into it.
All right, wrapping things up on the podcast before we get out of here. Just a reminder that this podcast is made possible by Superbook Sports. It's where you go to wager on all the action this season. Football, basketball, no baseball's over, but hockey officially back in the mix. You can get in on the action with the best odds boosts and promotions in the Superbook Sports app. They'll match your first bet up to $1,000, win or lose, because they want you to enjoy yourself the first time around. Get comfortable with their clean and easy-to-use app. So download the Superbook Sports app today. If you've got a gambling problem, call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. So, when next we talk on the 615 Sessions podcast, next Friday, we will see what happens between the Titans and the Broncos, and we'll have two games in hand between the Thursday nighter against the Green Bay Packers, which, of course, I will be in attendance with. So we may have to do the podcast from Green Bay. Either way, have a great weekend, enjoy the football, and we'll talk to you next week.